Hey everybody, I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will, and we are
Working Title! It's a new series! We're back to Marvel.
We are back with Marvel, and it is the What If series, the animated series, the short series, 10 episodes, 9, even shorter.
9 season 1.
I know that this is supposed to obviously be the what if scenarios of what the universe could be, or what actually is, considering the multiverse is definitely a thing now.
So just from the trailer, we saw Peggy Carter's like Captain Britain, and that's Steve Rogers apparently in the Iron Man suit.
Guess we'll have to find out, yeah. Zombies.
The zombie universe, we saw Zombie Cap and Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We saw like evil Doctor Strange fighting against Doctor Strange.
Something like that.
And we saw Black Panther is Star-Lord. This is apparently Chadwick Boseman's last performance for Marvel. Rest in peace, dude. Wakanda forever.
We got some exciting stuff coming up.
Yeah, we do.
I'm excited to see what kind of worlds they got for us. So, without further ado, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to see Marvel content, we've got WandaVision, we've got Falcon and the Winter Soldier, now Captain and the Winter Soldier. We have the Loki series and this series, so you can go check all of that out. We also have Patreon if you want to support us that way.
This is not a market substitute. If y'all want to watch What If, go on Disney Plus, check it out, come back to YouTube and watch Working Title's reaction. We're gonna punch it. Bam!
I'm actually surprised at the runtime. I thought this was going to be like 10-minute shorts or like 20-minute anime.
Yeah.
I was thinking like 24 or something.
Yeah.
We're actually getting real stories. That's cool.
Yeah.
Since it's gonna be like 30 minutes.
It's its own comic, the What If universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a whole series.
Especially the zombie one. Oh.
Is that a
That's Bernard from Westworld.
An endless possibility.
He's the new
Where a single choice
Commissioner Gordon.
into different realities,
Yeah. I'm excited for that movie.
Oh my god, I can't believe
creating alternate
Pattinson.
worlds from the one.
Why do these look like animated, like the Telltale series video games?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's like the same animation.
Oh, the Watcher!
That's what I was telling you about during the Loki series.
Fast.
But he's our guide, he said.
He's the narrator.
What if?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Watch this be like my favorite Marvel thing they've put out in the past.
I
since
hope.
You never
Endgame.
know.
I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah, Hydra.
Leaving death skull. The Allied armies band together to create a new kind of soldier, a super soldier.
And it didn't work.
Humanity's darkest hour.
It didn't work this time. Oh, shit.
In America. But in another universe, a single choice created a whole new hero.
London might be next.
This
if this works,
looks like the
you can end
Telltale.
the war.
That's what I was saying,
Only the
yeah.
Immortals can- No, I prefer to stay.
There. That's the moment that created a new universe.
Really?
Yeah,
When
'cause
asked to
she
leave the room, Margaret Peggy Carter chose to stay. But
Yeah.
soon it would be her venturing into the unknown and creating a new
I
world.
was gonna say.
I volunteers tribute!
Will cause immediate cellular change in order to prevent uncontrolled growth.
Richard Armitage, the Nazi, blows the
Yeah.
thing early. Yeah, that guy.
Hydra.
Thor and Oakenshield.
Oh! Dang! Oh my god!
Does he shoot Cap?
No, Cap is...
Oh, he's dead. Oh! Yeah. Oh!
Blah!
Eyes on me. Focus on me.
I'm the buttons guy!
Oh,
Get in there.
I hope she's like Jack.
This is our only chance. Now!
Start! Don't do this!
Too late.
Tough.
Let's go!
Oh, dude.
Built different, dude. She is like.
You won't be needing those hills anymore.
Yeah.
She is so tall.
I'd call this an absolute success.
Oh my gosh.
What an absolute absolute failure. And all the hope in the world is salvation. Instead,
I understand this is not the desired outcome, but I can be.
Oh, they're just taking blood.
the SSR is under my command.
What the fudge?
Be grateful you're in the room and not being brought up on charge.
That's the bad guy from Get Out.
Went into you, and if we get lucky, someday your blood might tell us.
I think you're
What's
right.
that guy's name again?
I think you're right.
He was in the Billy Madison movie.
Women aren't soldiers, and they sure as hell don't fight on the front lines.
Oh, okay. Well, she's about to.
She'll punch it off.
I love all the yeah, all the callbacks.
Nice left hook.
I bet that's the Red Skull they got for Infinity War. Aaron from The Walking Dead.
Oh, no shit.
It's probably because he sounds just like him.
Your covert skills need work.
And this is gonna be awkward.
Oh, let's go.
I love the graphics.
I do
It's
too.
really good.
Dude.
Oh! That's from the trailer.
I'm gonna say the 7 times she's built different, bro. That's so great.
That was brilliant.
Let's go!
Oh! My God. Oh!
Don't give him a chance to breathe.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Hi.
He's gonna
I
make,
wonder if
he's
these
gonna make
will,
the suit.
Do you think
That's
these
what
will
I'm saying.
influence like other episodes too? Like we might see like
Last intel report says
this led to what this episode is.
Maybe.
Maybe. I also get like Iron Giant vibes from this.
Yeah, that too.
Jeez.
Damn.
Who are you supposed to
Oh,
be?
yeah.
There he is.
Queen of England?
Let's go.
Shot for shot.
Yeah.
Was Bucky there with him in that scene?
Yeah, he was. Oh, he's in a giant suit.
It's like the Mark 1.
It's bigger. No, it's like
Now you owe me one.
the bad guy.
Oh, Obadiah.
I think I'm friends with him too.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Seeing him
Tesseract.
as Iron Man now makes me wonder, does he even have a kid? Like, is Tony even born?
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
That
That was a cool shot.
Yeah. He's literally like,
Iron Giant.
yeah.
That one. They sure that was in the trailer, right?
Yep. How?
She's just that good.
The Fuhrer demands your presence incoming!
Oh yeah, if he doesn't have the Tesseract.
Demands, does he? But a god does not answer to a man.
Can you find Loki's staff?
It'd be cool if he found something else.
Soon, the true champion of Hydra shall be summoned from beyond the stars. My champion.
Yours?
Who would that
Loki?
Summoned from beyond the stars.
Loki or Thor?
I have no idea. That's a cool shot.
Third Reich will fall, and Hydra will rise from its ashes.
Oh, this is when Bucky gets...
Yep.
Of Hydra.
But will Iron Man save him from the fall?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
right.
You don't even have to do anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, can't it just lift the bloody thing?
Or he just stops it.
Okay.
No, wow.
Thanks! You almost ripped my arm off!
Rogers, what's your status? Do you
Eh.
need the red ball?
Got visual, but I'm going in for a closer look.
Copy that.
Hey, don't...
Oh
Oh,
my.
it's rigged to blow.
Is this a trap?
Oh, does he die instead? No! Oh. No! Oh, dude, this is so perfect.
You gotta go.
Maggie,
Avalanche.
gotta go.
Steve turns into the Winter Soldier.
Oh, it's like
my
the
gosh.
Winter Iron Man or something.
She should never have been in the field in the first place.
Dude, shut up.
Yeah,
Oh
seriously.
my gosh.
I will tell you nothing.
We'll see.
He told me everything.
Yeah.
According to our German guest, Red Skull believes he can unleash an interdimensional force that will lead Hydra to world domination. And if that fails, world annihilation.
What are they called again that Loki uses?
The Chitauri?
Red Skull
Yeah.
has taken cover here.
But
and
Thanos
the
gave
crate in the
him
Black
that,
Forest.
so maybe
No
Thanos
one-
found the Red Skull?
Rogers, you need the Stomper.
Chose the Red Skull?
Colonel, you're lucky to even be in the room.
Oh,
Red Skull wants
get
to destroy our
frickin'
world.
destroyed.
I'm in. For Steve. Yes. Let's do it. Rogers.
Dude.
It's like Ahsoka.
Seriously. Crazy. Thing should be ripping people in half.
Yes. But hey, a chair can stop it.
True. Physics.
Yep.
Woo, parkour. Oh! Whoa. Whoa! Who's the being they're gonna bring?
Yep.
Yeah, that's one.
Hellboy.
I want to know. No.
The Nazis did try that. Wait,
Wait, so when did he get
how did he get the Tesseract?
He stole it from Iron Man's body. That's what the
Oh.
Hydra Stomper is using. Who does he expect to pop out? That's what I want to know.
A warrior?
Oh boy.
Okay.
What the fudge?
Cthulhu?
Yeah. This is like Hellboy. It's like the squids.
Yeah,
the
from the first
space
movie.
squids. And they're in a giant German base too.
Oh.
Oh, it's like Gang Beasts.
Punch it.
Punch it.
Scared me.
Copyright. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
We own that phrase.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I want to see where it comes from. Disgusting. What a weird.
Yes.
Oh my Lanta.
Oh shit.
This is tough. Lord of the Rings, this shit.
She wasn't teaching me.
Steve will save her. Yeah.
Or sacrifice himself.
We'll have
Yeah.
that date another night.
Woo!
Oh wow! Lord of the Calamari.
Oh my gosh, how many freaking appendages does this thing have?
Oh, is she gonna be the one who goes?
Yeah. No.
Whoa. Oh,
Close it.
the mythic soldier
Damn.
disappears into the abyss.
Now the new mutants are made.
Yes, and now we own 20th Century Fox.
So she's inside the Tesseract.
No, she's
Or whatever
she's
dimension
in-
that was.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
in another planet,
Some-
dimension, some other world.
Something. Imagine in our movies now when they cross into the multiverse, we see Haley Atwell with a sword
Oh,
and a
Oh,
giant,
gosh.
lit.
like a squid-like suit carcass.
They're trying to bring her back?
2012 Avengers movie.
Mm-hmm.
Loki comes out of that one. What?
Or is this a... This is another dimension.
Man,
No, this is...
Okay.
put down the sword.
Yeah, 2012 Avengers.
Sir,
Hawkeye.
that's Captain Carter.
Where's Steve Rogers?
It's been
Dead.
70
The war
years.
ended almost
I love
70
those.
years ago.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wow. And it's immediate.
Of course. We won the war.
For I am
The Watcher.
the Watcher.
Cool stuff. Wow.
That was What If, episode 1.
Yeah. Captain Carter, we're the first Avenger.
I feel bad, but as time goes on, I literally like every other Avenger or every other Captain America or Captain character more than our original.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I love. Don't get me wrong. I love
Steve
Chris
is-
Evans. I love
Yeah.
Steve Rogers,
He's
but
amazing.
Sam Wilson, I love
Oh,
him.
he was awesome.
I'm ready for him to be, a Cap in a movie.
Yeah.
and she was great in this too.
Oh, Peggy
I
killed
know.
it.
I'm just throwing a hot take out there. 'cause-
That's fine, that's fine. I'll call it a hot take for sure.
Yeah.
I like Sam Wilson. I mean, that's a whole other show to talk about.
Yeah.
But that's also because we don't have Cap anymore. Like, if I had a preference, I'd still want Cap to be Cap. But
Of course, yeah. If we could have them all exist at once, I would love that. But
You don't want him to be the Human Torch again? Flamebot!
maybe.
I really enjoyed the episode. The story was fun and it was like fast paced. Like I was curious of like how entertaining is this going to be with just retelling of the same story. Yeah. But they changed things enough that made it interesting, but it was also like there was never like a lull moment. You know what I mean? Like nothing. It didn't stop at all. Like the story just kind of kept progressing as we went on. So it kept me interested, and I liked it. Yeah. Animation was great. Like everything about it looked really cool. There wasn't a single part where it was like that kind of looks crappy or that doesn't look like that appealing. All the fights were like really like outstanding. I mean, most of it was all Peggy anyways, but like, I mean, she fought better than, and granted it's animation, you can do more, but she fought better with the shield than like we've seen ever the shield get fight.
She did some pretty awesome moves.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like that. The one that stuck out to me, two stuck out to me the most. The one where she dragged it alongside the tank. And it blew up behind her, and like we saw her like in front of it and stop, and then it blew up behind her. And then when she's standing in front of the truck and she just keeps throwing it back and forth at the guys as they unload from the truck, like that was crazy. I really liked it. Everything was really cool. They hit all the points in the movie that we had already seen, and they had whatever they had changed, it fit well. And the voice acting was really good. Yeah, like even the people that like weren't our typical, like the guy who was playing Cap or Steve Rogers.
It was pretty damn close.
Like it was pretty close, and that was pretty good. And also, it was awesome to have like, you know, Sebastian,
Samuel Jackson,
Haley Atwell, yeah, and like all those people, and even the guy that I'm guessing it was the same guy that played
Dominic Cooper.
Robert Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was the same guy.
Dominic Cooper. Yeah. He's a great actor.
And Red Skull. What was the guy's who played him in Endgame?
So, I don't know the actor, but I know he's Aaron from The Walking Dead. I would assume it's the same guy.
Yeah. It sounded like, I mean, I agree with you. It sounded like him. So, but yeah, everybody's voice acting is good, and I always like worry about that because I feel like sometimes like you hear like a normal like live action actor in a TV show, and they're not always that great, like voice acting wise. Yeah, like it's not always the case, but I can think of like a couple that I was like, that wasn't like the best voice acting performance. But I feel like everybody did pretty well in this. Yeah, that was my take. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'd say the visuals were definitely appealing to me. There were a couple moments that it was a bit odd, but mostly when it wasn't action sequences. I think I looked at it too much when it was like Steve and Haley like at the dinner table just staring. Maybe because I like it more when the animation's like flowy and the action sequences. I think the action sequences is when the animation really excelled the most. Like I think the shot when, I don't know where they were in Europe, but the first attack with her and the Nazis or whatever, when she's just like slaughtering them at night, I think that was an amazing thing when she fights the big random Nazi guy. Yeah. I think that was a really great moment for the animation. I really liked all her movements during the Bucky castle save scene. Yeah. I think my favorite moment of like what she did was the lifting the motorcycle, like literally like pouncing against the earth to fly up in the air, and then like used as like a giant sledgehammer into the tower. I think that was really cool. I did like the Ironmonger suit or the
Iron Stomper.
The Hydra
Stomper. Yeah. I think that was a cool thing. Story-wise, I wouldn't say I would be blown away. I thought it was pretty average. I felt like I got 2 times or 3 times speed of the first Captain America, first Avenger movie. Like I kind of wish that they had done a little bit more different. I feel like if I was sitting in on the storyboard meeting for this, all they would have said is, let's do the same movie, which was a C+ movie, or anyway, and just make it Haley. Yeah. Just make it Agent Carter. I mean, and then like the only other differences are like, I mean, the only big ones to me is she's now Captain America, Steve Rogers is an Iron Man suit, and Hydra now has an octopus instead of getting sucked into a different universe. So it wasn't like super like whoa to me, but
so I'm just curious, what are you expecting with? Because like honestly, I'm not expecting much of any of these to be like super different storylines. Like we're just gonna get a different character in each role, and like now of course the zombie one, like that's gonna be freaking wild and out there.
Mm-hmm.
But
that, I would say that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. I feel like 90% of this is not gonna be that though.
Well, then I'll probably feel how I felt about this one, and that's fine, and that'll be my own opinion. But
yeah, for sure.
It's. I mean, I hope that it's not just reskins. Like, I know that we have Chadwick playing Star-Lord. I hope they do something like that. It's not just Chadwick playing whatever music
Star-Lord or something.
Well, yeah, I hope
like
it's
whatever
not,
song he danced.
Like whatever he danced to in the 80s, and now we just see that as the different thing for Star-Lord.
You want their own new stories.
Yeah, I don't want it to just be reskins.
Yeah, right.
I think the zombie one is the most promising because that's like a whole new like environment of how characters will have to deal with something. I mean, sure, they can all still be like Steve Rogers being like Steve Rogers in the zombie apocalypse, but I think that would be like an interesting dark twist.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the other ones that they hinted at. Maybe the Doctor Strange one with the vampire-looking, Morbius-looking Strange would be fun to look forward.
Doctor Strange Supreme.
I can't remember most of the trailers for this because it's been a minute, so it's hard to know what I would say I am really looking for. But if I was to say what I'm not looking for is just like... Because I feel like I could write this. Now, it is cool to see it for sure. It is definitely cool to visualize it, but if they really want to get me like sharing this with my friends... I think I would like more than what this was. But it's definitely not a bad first start.
Yeah.
Also, sorry. The Captain America movie isn't like the best movie to begin with. So it's not like they're choosing like Thor Ragnarok and being like, here's the reskin.
For sure. Yeah.
It's not like... See, that'd be cool if they did like Hulk being the role of Thor and Thor being the giant, like a giant white dude with like long blonde hair coming out of the stadium and a little green guy being, it's my friend from work! And like switching the roles.
Yeah.
I think I would enjoy that more. But
I really enjoyed it. I got vibes of like the Iron Giant. I thought the animation was beautiful. I agree with Sam. I wasn't a fan of how fast paced this was going. I won't say I would want it to be slowed down. Just I don't know, maybe skip some stuff, cut some stuff out.
it's hard.
I feel like it makes sense for like somebody who's never seen the Marvel movies. Maybe it works. Kind of just speed up the process, but I wasn't a fan of it. I agree with Will. I love the scene where she cut the tank's treads. That scene was so cool. And the other scene I loved was when they show a Hydra soldier running towards like the sandbags, and it's really focused in on one section of where he is. I was like, what is happening? Why is it so zoomed in there? And then you see Peggy's arm come through it and grab him. I was like, what the fuck? My mind was blown because it looked like the camera was so different there. I don't know if you guys really caught on to that.
No, I didn't.
I was like, what is happening? Something crazy is about to happen.
Yeah.
When you were talking about the diner scene, I thought I don't know if any of you noticed, there's this, when Cap or Steve Rogers puts his glass down, it is so super quick. I thought the animation was a little messed up there.
Yeah.
I'll rewatch it and see, but it was so super quick. Yeah. It was a little weird, but
it did look like the Walking Dead games, those Telltale games.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where it just comes down to personal preference.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing wrong with the art style. It is purely a preference thing from me saying that I'm not like the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
It looks like if you're looking at a marble. And inside the marble, I'll just say it because they have white skin, it would be like if my skin was here and there's like a glass layer over top it, so when you look at it, like it changes like the...
Yeah.
like the I don't know, it looks like glossy, but like as if the main coloration of an object is not the main, at least for the faces. When they did the close-ups, like when Steve and her are talking, I don't know, it was just weird to me, but once again, just a preference thing.
Another thing that I was confused about with this, the Red Skull, doesn't he get his skull from touching the Tesseract?
No.
It's just a thing that happens?
He gets it because they inject him,
Super Soldier Serum?
And it didn't go well. He was like one of the first
okay.
tests.
Yeah.
They did do a lot of cool homages to the first film, though. A lot of things I did like.
Oh, the scene busting out and her shooting people.
Yeah. Then again, the whole film was... This whole skit was pretty much an homage to that film.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of common shots.
Yeah.
I do agree with you. Like, I don't want to see the whole Star-Lord's story of becoming Star-Lord, but as Black Panther or Chadwick. I don't want to see that. I
Like a
want to see,
different kid's version of it.
I want to see his own adventure. I don't really want to see an origin story for him. He's the Star-Lord.
Like,
I got that. I just want to see him do something.
Here's how I'd solve it. If it is like T'Challa getting abducted by Yondu, Michael Rooker, then what I would want, instead of a reskin of the Guardians story, make it like a conflict of the Guardians versus Wakanda, and what happens when they steal a prince of Earth, and then what is the conflict? Because they have advanced technology. That'd be crazy. Like, see like a conflict of like wanting this awesome kid to lead their groups, lead the Ravengers or lead the Wakandans. I think that would be a cool story.
This is not like a huge thing, but I'm pretty sure Killmonger is in this.
I know he is in this.
Yeah.
I don't know what role
I saw
he
the
plays.
screenshot of him in that too.
Another thing that I saw that I forgot to mention at the beginning of this, there's a in the new trailer they show Spider-Man with Doctor Strange's cape.
Yeah, I mean it could be many things.
Yeah.
I never watched the second trailer. I don't want to, only because like I'd rather go into the rest of these blind, and it's been quite a long time since we watched the first trailer too.
That was like January.
That was when they dropped everything
Yeah, it has been
that was
a long
coming
crap.
out. I'm very excited for the next episode, and I'm very curious of what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Like getting a random anthology of the week.
Yeah, that's why I'm not like too worried about like to me I feel like speed makes sense because we're not gonna have 7 episodes to build with anything. You have to if you're gonna do this anthology thing and try and flesh out a whole story of because in reality if the whole thing is what if, it's gonna be like whole scenarios that we would be semi-familiar with characters, either different characters or characters we already know. Like if it's gonna be like Doctor Strange versus vampires, we're gonna know everything about Doctor Strange already. So we don't need to go through his origin story. Let's just get through it. I can kind of I can see if they use a character and they leave them as they are, but their situation around them changes, like a zombie or a vampire thing, you can leave it and maybe we'll get a more fleshed out story. It doesn't have to be as fast paced. But if we're just gonna do Black Panther as Star-Lord or Peggy as Cap, I think you have to do it quick and just get through as much stuff as you can as possible. But also they crammed a whole movie into 30 minutes.
Yes, they did.
I think it was Robert Howard was the most identifiable as being talking so fast.
Yeah.
No, every time he
scene
spoke,
he was on, it's what?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. They could have cut scenes out. It would have taken some context out for any newcomers, I guess. But it's hard because I don't know what else I would have wanted from this. But then again, it's not like I came into this wanting specifically Haley Atwell's Cap. I'm mostly here because I want to see the zombie one. I want to see that one. So obviously, and that goes for the Marvel films in general. There's Marvel films that I'm not crazy about, and there's ones that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
So, I think it's safe to say I'm going to be more optimistic because these are all going to be separate from one another.
Going back, I'm so sorry to go back to this. The Red Skull thing. In the first Captain America movie, does the guy puts the serum in a submarine and it goes away, right? And then he gets killed? Or he kills himself?
Yeah, the Thorin Oakenshield actor is the guy who gets on the sub. Cap jumps him, gets him out, throws him up with the vial, and he bites his tooth.
The cyanide pill.
Dies. So they don't get the serum. They don't get Cap serum.
Okay, because I was about to say, they didn't get it in this one either.
No.
Peggy killed him.
Yeah. I mean, this was pretty darn close to, the first movie's ramifications. Not much changed other than, who was in what occupation for when things go down. I would say the biggest switch is having an Iron Man.
Yes.
In this time and era.
Immediately, yeah.
That would be the biggest thing for the future, because then Iron Man suits are all going to already exist if they already pretty much got it down immediately now in the 40s.
Well, they also didn't lose the Tesseract.
Yeah, they have everything.
Bucky's still around.
There's Cthulhu thing. Bucky's still around. He never became Winter Soldier. We also don't know exactly what. I mean, I would assume it's the Loki and Thanos thing is still happening because nothing would have changed that from the realm that we dealt with.
If anything, Earth is in better shape, tactically, because they lost the Tesseract in the sea, so they have 70 years of no advancement other than standard human civilization.
Well, Howard wouldn't have died, too.
Yeah, so that's also true.
Yeah.
They also don't lose the mastermind. You also might not get Tony. You might not get Tony because butterfly effect kicks in.
Yeah.
But you do have one genius and a greedy genius, so maybe things didn't work out. But you have 70 years of working with the Tesseract. So, I mean, how far has technology advanced?
Yeah. I mean, they could catch up to Wakanda, theoretically.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's the same it's the same tech, right?
No.
Vibranium? Oh, it's a little different.
Vibranium's different.
That was always so stupid to me.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing was all vibranium.
Everything was just the metal. They were able to produce healing from metal.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
transportation through metal.
That's what the
invisibility
holograms through metal. It was the dumbest, what do you call that tool? Deus Ex Machina tool for that. Only gripe about Black Panther is that was the dumbest thing. Yeah, no. I'm excited for next week.
Same.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm ready for another story. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode and this reaction, leave a like, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you know when we drop more what ifs. If y'all want to check out more Marvel reactions, we have them. We did WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, and we're doing this, so stay tuned. Comment down below what you thought about it. Support the Patreon if you want to help out the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Punch it. Bah!